How are you? First of all, I couldn't sleep at all, and something was like, bitch, get up, go live, talk about these energies, pull some cards. So I'm calling this the 3 a.m. witching hour channeled messages. So we'll see what comes out, around this time. I've never really done this before, ever, at this time. I don't know why. It was kind of free. It's kind of freaky. I'm even oddly like craving coffee. It's like 3 a.m. and I'm like, if I do that, I won't sleep and I need to sleep. So, yeah. So, what I'm going to do is just pull some cards and see what comes out for this full moon energy. Hey, Deep Duck. Oh my God. Oh, it's 6 a.m. there. Well, good morning to you, darling. I enjoy your morning cup of joe or cup of tea. We're going to find out what the tea is, why I'm up this late here in California. It's 3 a.m. So I got my Everyday Witch Tarot. I'm going to pull some Moonology cards and probably like a card from the Witch's Wisdom Oracle as well. Let's just see what comes out. Oh boy. Coffee. Oh yes. Lucky you. Lucky you. I won't do that until I'm like, for sure, know that I'm going to be up. All right, so let's see what brings me needing to pull some cards this time. So before I begin, really freaking creepy story, really quick. Yes, the energy has been crazy. Um, so I've noticed that my dogs, because I have 3 German Shepherds, I noticed that my dogs every single night around the same exact time, always at 1 a.m., okay? Same exact time every single night, they howl like really freaking loud. My dogs and the dogs in the neighborhood, there's no paramedics or anything, they just howl around that time. And they sound so freaking loud and crucial, like if they're crying for despair. And the only thing that was, and this is the crazy part, guys. Okay, so this is story time. This is the crazy part. I was thinking about it, and right off the bat, I was like, what if they do that every single night because a spirit is passing over? And I had this random channeling thought, like, what if there was a portal where I lived or something? Okay. So I was like, whatever, maybe it's just me being crazy and getting in my head and shit, like I always do. And then a few days later, my dogs keep doing it and doing it. And I'm like, you know what? That's it. I have to freaking look this up. It's not going to leave me alone. So apparently, I look it up, and apparently, what shows up is that superstitious stories say that from different parts of the world, the dogs do that when a spirit is passing over, when the spirit is rising from its dead body after what, 3 days or something, it passes over, to the other side, or it gets carried away from I don't know who. But and I'm like, okay, chills, weird. And it's mentioned something about crossroads, um, being at a crossroads between, you know, the dead body and then leaving that body after it's, been a few days, just like Jesus, after 3 days he resurrected supposedly and all that stuff. So I was like, wow, okay, that's crazy. So I'm like, crossroads kept like popping out to me. And I'm like, oh, holy shit, my crossing streets where I live is called Crossroads. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I got the biggest chills. So I'm like 100% convinced there's a freaking portal where I live. And it made me go back to a picture, which I will post on here. I meant to post it on the, I'm gonna post it on here so you guys could see it, okay? Um, there's a photo that my husband took when he was in the garage. It was a photo of, it looks like an angel or a spirit in the sky. And it left a really long trail, like if it was coming down, and it stood right there. And my husband was like, what the? And he took a picture of it. As soon as he took a picture of it, it like vanished. He said that it went back up, that he didn't see it, but it went back up and it tried to destroy the evidence, the line that that thing left. And I'm like, okay, did it come down from a portal? And it was like, I'm in the wrong fucking time frame or situation. Let me go back. I'm getting caught. Like I just got caught. So he comes in the house screaming. He's like, what the fuck did I just find? And blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you're lying. You're lying. This isn't real. He was like, I just took a picture of it. And I was like, I look outside and you can see the line where it vanished. And I'm like, holy shit. That night, I couldn't fucking sleep at all. And the picture, you when you zoom in, it looks like a picture of like, you can kind of see wings in the back of it, or it looks like flames, but it looks like someone wearing a dress, or kind of like the image that people say angels look like, or what Christ looks like, or whatever. But it looked like an actual, you guys can determine that for yourself when I post it. And I'm like, it brings me back to that picture because I was like, what if there really is like a portal over here where I live, and that's why they call that street Crossroads or something. Because apparently where we live, in the middle of the fucking desert, um, well, I live right there, Victorville. It's the high desert in California. Apparently that's where all the I don't know what had happened, but there was a lot of deaths here or something like that. Back in the day, where this we're literally living on top of a cemetery, and I didn't know that, and I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. No, but I thought it was pretty cool. But putting all that together, and then my dogs howl around the same exact time every single night, I'm like, bitch, bitch, are you kidding me? Hi. Thank you. You can't sleep either? Yes. Oh my God. Yeah, I was telling you guys my story time. So, about that picture, do you live on or near a line? I think so. I think that's what it is. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I heard someone say something like that. So, we'll find out. I don't know. It's pretty creepy, so I don't know. That's my little witching hour story for you guys. So, after this live, I'll post that picture, and I'll let you know this is what I was talking about in the beginning of the live. So, and then you guys let me know in the comments what you think when you zoom in. Okay? All right, so let's get some messages. Spirit, what are the messages you're trying to deliver through me at this time? I'm going to be using the Witch's Wisdom. Yeah, I couldn't sleep at all. I was just literally laying there in bed. Husband's next to me, knocked the fuck out. And I'm like, I feel like punching you in your goddamn face right now because you look all comfortable. And I'm not. And I'm over here, my neck is all tieso and shit, and it's all hurting. Like, I hate you. I should put this pillow over your goddamn head. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's see. Let's focus. Let's focus. It's too many. Let's get a few at a time, Spirit. Don't get carried away. Nobody got time for that. So we have the Watchtower of the North, and this is the Winter card. I'm going to find out what this is. Okay. Oh, someone just got home from the club. Hey. Let's get another one. I'm going to get three. Three cards sound very significant just because it's 3 a.m. here, so let's get three. Ostara, incubation. The egg giving birth. Something's about to be birthed. It was in hibernation with the Winter card and the incubation. I don't know, guys. Are the dead gonna walk the earth? I know not. I'm just kidding. Then we have, what is this? Witch's Cottage, which represents security. Okay, so we will read those three. Let me, hold on. My mouth, I don't want it to get dry. Let me put some gum in my mouth. Okay. Juicy, juicy, juicy. All right, so starting with the Watchtower of the North. Let's see. West, South, North. Okay, so with this card, I'm only going to read the small part. It says you're going through a dark night of the soul. Surrender and release. Persist, the rewards will be life-changing. You are metamorphosing. Oh my God. This card says that. And then after that, we got Ostara. I cannot. There's a significant message here. This is why I can't sleep. It says you are metamorphosing. Rest and rejuvenate. The ancestors are connecting with you. Invoke your dark side with harm to none. And then it says, hail and welcome guardians of the North Star. This is a time of the ancestors. The power of earth connects us to our wisdom and understanding of the old ways. The goddess integrates and becomes the aspect of crone as the god embraces the wisdom of the elder. Pentacle protects this quarter. A pentacle protects that quarter? That's funny. We have the witch's cottage, which represents security. And there's a pentacle on the tree as a protection symbol too. Okay. Freaky. Moving on. So we know that this is all about metamorphosing, changing, the death, the rebirth, because winter is all about the death, right? And then Ostara, spring, the rebirth. Wasn't I just talking about life and death right now with the whole howling and the spirits and stuff? Oh my God, I got the chills. Okay, Ostara. Let's see. Here it is. Incubation. You see that? Okay. It says what you have wished for will come about soon. There are underlying factors that need to be considered before completion. A new project is about to take off. Allow your dreams to unfold naturally without forcing the issue. You have a reason to feel excited. New beginnings await. Ooh. And then it says this is a time of balance between light and dark, a time of renewal and rebirth of life. The vernal equinox calls to our youthful spirit to come out of hibernation and awaken to the lengthening of days. In pagan times, eggs were given as gifts to family and friends for blessings and abundance. It's a time to celebrate growth and new life. Bitch. I cannot. The death and the rebirth. Wow. You guys saw me shuffle, okay? This ain't no fixed bullshit, okay? You saw me shuffle. Oh my God. I don't know, guys. I think I might have to disappear for a while. Oh boy. Hold on. You hear crickets? Yeah, it's the sound of my Google. I listen to the sound of the night when I'm either doing this or the sound of the fire. Yes, it's crazy, right? Okay, so the witch's cottage. What is this about? Okay. Oop. It says, let others in instead of shutting them out. You are protected, supported, and safe. Trust in the divine outcome. Recognize your strengths and talents. A new home awaits. Rediscover your likes and dislikes. Don't try too hard to fit in. Within the witch's cottage, you will find all you need to change and transform your life. There's that word, transform. Here, oh my God, my back is tingling. My back is tingling. I feel like that feeling when your kundalini awakens. Oh my God, that feels weird. Okay, it says here you will find magic as the cottage, hearth or kitchen finds which finds and transforms the mundane into the sacred. A kitchen altar with a corn dolly, spells, recipes, herbs, living plants, comforting foods, family and daily needs are all part of living magically day to day. Guys, to me, with the forest dark and deep is a dwelling yours to keep. Safe within your home, you will be assisted by security. The magic is word with harm to none, so moved to be there it is done. That's so funny. So this rebirth, the dying and the rebirth, the hibernation. You know what I'm channeling with this message, guys? Not only that, it's like spirit has hid. For some of you, spirit has hid you, kept you hidden, right? In hibernation, just like, and protected, hidden and protected from the world before your time. Um, just like when a mother carries a baby, for 9 months, no one can see it until it's time, the great revealing. Um, for many, this definitely links up with what I was talking about with my dogs and everything. The howling to me represents the awakening, right? It's the awakening, the welcoming the spirits to new life. Kind of like when he was coming into, um, where was it? And they were clapping for him when he was, you know, when he was born or he was walking somewhere, they were like clapping. I don't know. For some reason, to me, that's like for dogs, it's the howling thing. Um, and every single night, it's like they just gather different souls to welcome them to the new life. And what I'm getting with this is like you're being guided and protected during this dark night of the soul only because you're shedding your old skin, the dying away of the old. And since it's Scorpio full moon, what is a Scorpio card in tarot? Death, right? I cannot. Scorpio card in the tarot is the death card. And so a new chapter begins, a new chapter awaits. Something is telling me to grab it so you guys could see. Here it is. Look at that. One door closes behind him and another one is open. It's like a closing of a chapter and the beginning of a new one. Oh my God. The death and the rebirth. Get ready for some of you guys who have been, certain paths have been blocked for you, was for your own good, was for a reason, was for your protection. You were being, in hibernation. And during this coming out, this new you, this rebirth, it's going to be like, I'm getting an image in my head like when people are in the audience and they go and see an opera or a show and they all of a sudden turn off the lights, right? The winter card, the death. They turn off the lights and then it's the revealing, the great revealing, the curtains opening up. That's the vision that I'm getting, the opening up, and everybody starts to notice you. You start to get open doors. You start to get bigger. You start to get more successful. Abundance starts to come in. You start getting gifts, right? Abundance, gifts, baby showers, welcoming the new life like a baby shower. You give them gifts and all that. So that's the abundance coming in with this new rebirth. I cannot, like, wow. I don't know, guys. There's something here. I'm not really good at explaining things sometimes, so please bear with me. I'm doing the best I can. It's just really crazy. I don't know. I'm scared I might get pregnant. Scared you might get pregnant, huh? That should be a blessing. You've been getting signs about it. Well, maybe the sign for you about pregnancy is giving birth to new life, giving birth to your dreams and your desires. It's the rebirth of you. You know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily have to mean a baby. It just could mean that it's a rebirth of yourself. Okay, so I'm going to put these aside. And I'm going to pull some from the Moonology. I'm going to pull 3. So I'm going to pull 3, 3, and then 3 from the tarot. Because I don't want to keep this, I don't want this to be long. I just want it to be like a really short live. Messages for the collective. Messages for the collective, please. Messages for the collective. Messages for the collective. A time for healing. Wow. Healing. Okay, this is good. Especially if we're going to be in our fields. I was in my fields today. And then we have prosperity lies ahead. We were talking about abundance, right? Look at that. Prosperity lies ahead. Something tells me like these new beginnings, this whole rebirth thing, the healing part as well is like you're going to be so happy. New doors are going to be opening. You're going to be noticed in projects that have been, you know, forgotten or whatever. And it's just like people who weren't giving you chances will be. And that alone gives you healing because you were doubting yourself at one point. You were giving up on your career. You're giving up on your dreams and hopes about getting married or having kids or whatever the fuck it was. Hold on, I'm taking off my robe because I got really hot. Yeah, so that alone brings healing because it's like everything is now coming towards you and it's like it brings you great joy. I'm getting visions of a lot of you crying tears of happiness, tears of joy, and that the tears that are falling down your face while you're smiling, saying finally or oh my god it's happening, it's like those tears heal you because it's your own personal holy water. If you've been following me since the beginning, since last year, since I've started in April, I've been talking about that. Like your tears are your personal holy water. There's nothing more holier and more cleansing than your own tears. So it's very important to embrace your emotions whenever you're purging and you're crying because that is like your body's way of cleansing you and purifying you. Okay? So this tears of joy is going to be very abundant for you guys. Very, very healing. Okay. A personal issue reaches resolution. See, personal issues will reach resolution. Those issues will be healed. Once they are healed, prosperity comes after, right? It's like it's like the closing of that chapter and the opening of another one. So we're going to leave these here. Love it. Okay. And we're going to pull 3 cards from the Everyday Witch Tarot. Little quickie. Messages for the collective in regards to this, please. The spread. The message you have for us. Wow. Okay. Well, the moon. Hello. The King of Pentacles. Nice. It's that security, right? The security, the home, having enough for your family, making ends meet, being very stable, getting opportunities to have your own business and bringing in that money, honey. Okay? So prosperity, this is the prosperity that lies ahead, the being able to have it all and being on your throne again, being able to make things happen for yourself and for your family or your future family, to set that foundation. The moon here. A lot of you guys are going to be self-reflecting. Obviously, the moon is very significant. Um, do you see how the cat is like looking in the water? And the cat is small, but he sees himself as something bigger. That's how you guys have to see yourself. Worthy, worth it. It's like your higher self, reflecting on your higher self. Look at the witch over there. Isn't she cute? There's me. There I go, making shit happen. No. By the way, oh, I'm going to tell you guys after. I'll tell you guys after. What else we have here for this full moon or new moon card? You are worth it. Exactly. That's an affirmation for you guys. Say that every single morning and every single night, as many times, maybe 3 times a day. Say, I am worth it. I'm ready to receive my abundance. I am open to receiving, and I am open to receiving it in every way, shape, and form. Not in a way that we judge it, not in the way that we think it has to come in, but in the way that spirit and the universe knows would be best for you. Okay? The King of Wands. Damn! We got 2 kings here. Very masculine. Very, very dominant and masculine energy. Taking action, teaching, very stable, very grounding, very abundant, a very hot tamale. See, I see an elder and a younger person. It's kind of like daddy is passing down a legacy to the son. And the son is passing that down to his children and so on and so forth. Like being able to have that solid foundation and passing it down to generation to generation, you know? Being able to make things happen and making a name for yourself and your family. Being noticed, being appreciated, people knowing who you are, your business, your work. This is some great stuff, guys. Honestly, this is some really great stuff. I like it. I really do. My first name means king. Really? Isn't your name Donald? You said your name was Donald, right? I'm like, what? Donald Duck? Oh, look at the bottom of the deck on the witch's wisdom. Is the moon. And it represents cycles. Wow. All 3, right? All 3 cycles. 3, 3, 3. Number 3 is very significant. Why did I come on at 3 o'clock? I don't know. Ask the spirits. Me? Yes, Donald. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. But yeah, guys, so be ready because look, we have some good things. Just, you have to believe in it. Receive it. Be ready to receive it. Look at this guy. He's sitting there having his cake, his family back there, his home, his dog, his farm. Damn. You know? I see travel going on too. No wonder why I see the witch flying over the moon. Some of my witches are going to be traveling for business work. Some of you are going to be landing music gigs or television movie gigs. I see dancers too. Dancers, backup singers, artists. So many different things. Like whoever was underground is now going to be like out there and noticed. The great revealing, like I said, the opening of the curtain. I don't know. I've been channeling that for like the last 2 days. No, the last 3 days actually. Oh, go figure, 3, right? So, yeah. Interesting. I don't know. There's something going on, guys, but we have to be open to receiving the prosperity that lies ahead. So if you're in your feels like the Scorpio full moon is making you feel, and it's supposed to be what, a blue moon? Yeah, I think it's a blue moon too. Let me look up the meaning of that in this deck. It's supposed to be a blue moon, like things that happen once in a while. There's a blue moon. Believe in the impossible. Believe in yourself. Remember how I was saying that? It's the full blue moon, right? I think that's what it is. And look, I looked down and it says, expect powerful change. What? What? Guys. Well, I'm going to leave it there. So I'm going to wrap it up. It was just a little quickie. I'm going to go on live later on today once I'm fully awakened. Hopefully I can do a coffee and tarot. And my battery's dying, so it's a wrap. So I'm going to let you guys go. Have a good night. Have a good morning. Have a good day. And I'm